Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Welcome to the House of European Football for the knockout round playoffs draw for the UEFA Europa Conference League. We have an exciting draw ahead, no doubt about that, and it will provide unique and appealing clashes featuring the group runners-up of the UEFA Europa Conference League and the clubs that finished third in their UEFA Europa League groups. The objective of all the clubs in today's draw is to join the 8 Conference League group winners in the round of 16, a step closer to the big final in Athens, where the third ever champions of this competition will be crowned, following in the footsteps of AS Roma and West Ham United. Let's take a closer look at the 16 teams in today's draw. We are on the road to Athens. Some great action there from the previous round, and I'm sure we all expect more of the same coming up. But who will take on who? That's what we will find out very shortly. Time to invite on stage the man who will preside over today's draw, UEFA Deputy General Secretary Giorgio Marchetti. Welcome, Giorgio.
Pedro. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. UEFA's newest men's club competition is once again off to a thrilling start. This was showcased to the fullest in the group stage, where 32 clubs battled intensely for a precious place in knockout rounds. The 6 exciting match days, featuring world-class goals, breathtaking saves and extraordinary skill, have set the stage for the 16 clubs in today's draw, representing 14 national associations. This diverse lineup, complete with past champions and those looking to lift a first European title, is made possible by the merit-based open European model that rewards achievement in domestic competitions. The Conference League next season evolves into a new format, but will continue to provide countries, clubs and players an additional opportunity to participate in Europe and achieve European glory. And we will witness even more fantastic football thanks to the tapestry of various styles, talent and passion. This year's finals takes us to beautiful Athens, so here to help us with today's draw is a legend of Greek football.
please welcome on stage Traianos Delas. Great to see you. Thank you so much for joining us here in Nyon today. This is, as Giorgio mentioned, UEFA's most recent men's club competition, and it's been doing so well, so popular. How excited is Athens, and how excited are you as a Greek football legend to see the final heading over to your city?
Yes, I'm very excited, and Athens wait this final in a brand new stadium. You know, Greeks are famous for the hospitality, good weather. What else you can ask for?
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be an amazing occasion. When you look at so many of these teams from across Europe that have been participating in this tournament, have you noticed any particular trends from a tactical perspective? Because I know you were obviously a great player, but now you're also a coach. So how do you look at this competition, the way it's showing us the quality of Europe?
Yeah, we've seen a lot of good games, and we look forward to see more good games. And I think the level of this competition is very high, and this reason makes the next round more exciting.
And of course, your former club, Ajax Athens, didn't make it to this phase. But is there anyone you're looking at closely who's looking good so far in the competition?
I think it's too early to do predictions, and I hope to see very good games in this phase, in the next phase, and the best two. And I want to wish all the teams good luck. The best two will be in Athens.
Fantastic. Well, I'm going to leave you with Giorgio, and we're nearly ready to start with the draw. Before we do, I'd like you to please welcome on stage Tobias Hedgestuk, Head of Club Competitions and Calendar Football, who will explain the technical procedure.
Thank you, Pedro, and of course, good afternoon, everyone, as well from my side. Allow me to directly explain to you the technical procedure for today's draw. Every runner-up of the UEFA Europa Conference League will be drawn against a club that finished third in the UEFA Europa League group stage. Clubs from the same association cannot be drawn against each other. The runners-up are seeded and play the second leg at home, whereas the clubs coming from the UEFA Europa League play the first leg at home. Each of the 8 pairings will be determined by drawing one of the former UEFA Europa League clubs first and then one of the eligible runners-up. The 8 balls containing the names of the former UEFA Europa League clubs are already placed in one bowl over there. The balls containing the names of their potential opponents are then picked from the 8 different runners-up pots just in front of me. And after drawing each former UEFA Europa League club, the computer will indicate which runners-up can be drawn, bearing in mind that clubs from the same association cannot be drawn against each other. The relevant balls will be placed into the other empty bowl, where one ball will be drawn to form a pairing with the former UEL club already drawn. So should we have only one team eligible to be drawn against a particular former UEFA Europa League club, there will be no draw and the 2 teams will be paired directly. This procedure is then repeated for all the remaining pairings. After the draw, and in accordance with the competition regulations, the UEFA administration will determine the final fixture list. The results will be announced today at 18 hours at the latest. Now you have all the information you need, so let me hand the floor to Giorgio as we are ready to proceed with the draw.
Yes, and we can already remind ourselves who the 16 teams in this round will be. We start with the UEFA Conference League group runners-up, who include Slovan Bratislava, KAA Gent, GNK Dinamo, FK Bodo Glimt, Legia Warsaw, Ferencváros, Eintracht Frankfurt, PFC Ludogorets. And among the teams coming from the UEFA Europa League group stage, we have Olympiacos, AFC Ajax, Real Betis, Sturm Graz, Union Saint-Gilloise, Maccabi Haifa, Servette FC and Molde FK. These are the teams. Traianos is ready with us. And we go.
Good luck.
Good luck to everybody. First in drawn, third ranked from Europa League group stage.
Sturm Graz.
Sturm Graz. That's the first team drawn. Sturm. can be paired now with all 8 opponents from the runners-up. Sturm Graz, who played the quarterfinals in the UEFA Cup 83-84, and even more remotely in time, a quarterfinals in the former Cup Winners' Cup 75-76.
Slovan Bratislava.
And that's Slovan Bratislava, their opponents. Round of 16 last year for Slovan, so second successive participation in the knockout stage of this competition. Please, Trajanos, after Sturm Graz, Slovan Bratislava, we are now waiting for the second pairing.
Servette.
Servette FC from Geneva, very close to where we are today. So Servette can be paired against any of the 7 remaining teams. Their best performance ever in a UEFA competition was the round of 16 in the UEFA Cup 2001-2002. Now for Servette, we have now
Ludogorets.
PFC Ludogorets from Bulgaria, so Servette versus Ludogorets is the second pairing. Ludogorets played this round also last year. Please, Trajanos. Third team from this spot.
Union Saint-Gilloise.
And now we move to Belgium, where we find Nyon Saint-Gilloise. They can play against all teams except KAA Gent, also coming from Belgium. Nyon Saint-Gilloise played the quarterfinals of Europa League in the past season. The first participation was a good achievement for their club. So,
Eintracht Frankfurt.
and Nyon Saint-Gilloise is paired to Eintracht Frankfurt. 5th UEFA knockout phase appearances in the last 6 seasons. Twice winners of the UEFA Cup or Europa League. Last time it was in 2022, final in Sevilla.
Real Betis.
Real Betis now from Sevilla. Talking about Sevilla, we have Real Betis. And Betis can play indifferently against the 5 remaining potential opponents. After playing round of 16 of Europa League in the last 2 seasons. Now Betis is trying qualification to round of 16 in the Conference League. On their way, they will find
Dinamo.
GNK Dinamo Zagreb. So 4th pairing is between Betis and Dinamo Zagreb. We can go ahead.
Olympiacos.
And now Olympiacos from the city of the final, but not the same stadium, of course. Olympiacos, no particular conditions for possible opponents for a club who has appeared 11 times in knockout phases in the last 13 seasons.
Ferencváros.
Olympiacos versus Ferencváros, second successive UEFA knockout phase appearance for Ferencváros. Finalist of the Cup Winners' Cup in '75.
Ajax.
Now AFC Ajax with their load of European trophies. Ajax can play against 3 opponents, no conditions. 4-time winners of the UEFA Champions Cup or Champions League. and also once of UEFA Cup.
Bodo Glimt.
Ajax will play against Bodo Glimt. Only 2 to go now. We can restart with one of the 2 remaining UEFA Europa League third-ranked teams.
Molde.
Molde is the first one drawn from Norway. Molde, last time they appeared in the UEFA knockout phase was 2020-2021, where they played the round of 16 of Europa League.
Legia.
Molde playing Legia Warsaw. So only one is left. Obviously we'll have no draw, but if you show us here the name of this team, the last team coming from the UEFA Europa League is
Maccabi Haifa.
Maccabi Haifa, who to qualify here won a match in Athens in this round, and the last round played, and so it's probably they hope to win also the last match of the competition in Athens, but first they have to go ahead and they will play KAA Ghent, which is the last pairing which completes the round of 16, the knockout playoff phase of this competition for this season.
Thank you, Giorgio. Thank you, gentlemen. Let's take a look at the result of this draw that has just been concluded with all teams selected. We have Sturm Graz taking on Slovan Bratislava, Servette playing Ludogorets, Union Saint-Gilloise facing Eintracht Frankfurt, Real Betis taking on Dinamo, Olympiacos against Ferencváros, Ajax facing Bodo Glimt, Molde playing Legia Warsaw, Maccabi Haifa against Ghent. Those are the matches we have to look forward to, and I'm sure they'll keep us on the edge of our seats. The first legs are scheduled for the 15th of February, with the return taking place on the 22nd of that month. That is all from all of us here at the House of European Football. For Giorgio, Traianos, Toby, and myself, goodbye from Nyon. Take care. All the best.